Nope, not today. I I forgot to shut that down. Okay. There's our home screen. There's Clip Studio. Ah. Let's see if my pen works or if I re-plug it in. Okay. Re-plug it in. There we go. Got changed from my mouse to my pen. Oh wait. Where's my little guy? Okay, there we go. Hi doggies. I'll throw it. I'm gonna make a new one. It's honestly, you can tell which, like, the line art was done on, like, Procreate, because I don't know why, I just can't make clean lines only on Clip Studio. Maybe that's a line stabilization issue, or if it's just, like, a tablet issue, but I can do that just fine. Yeah, sure. That sounds fine. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just gonna start out easy, make a Donnie. Oh, good at drawing a Donnie. That's not right. I don't have one of those tablets where you can see what you're doing on the tablet. I'm frankly kind of guessing where my pen is on the tablet, so it's a little frustrating. And it's not like Clip Studio where you have the automatic like shape clipper, which is kind of annoying, but maybe I'm just spoiled with that one. Because I just don't know, I can't draw very well on Clip Studio. It bothers me, but I really wanted this, and it's not working perfectly. I don't know if it's because of the tablet I have, or if it's just because the posture I'm in, or if it's anything else. But I know I can draw. I've been drawing for like the past 3 years, and I really like how some of them turn out. But on Clip Studio, it's just a lot harder for me sometimes. But I can't really stream it from my iPad, so. So I go in and erase all the lines I didn't want to make. Round out the end of the round here. That'll do. That'll probably. It's definitely a little harder to use than Procreate because I can't just. I have to. There's hotkeys and I don't usually use hotkeys, but oh boy. Oh, this is turning out so bad. Okay, it's just. Oh no. Just stick figure. Who is that? Did someone fart? Okay, Peanut. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is also not great. You know what? Let's just make a 3D model. There you go. can pull any one of these out. So just pull this guy in because I just don't know. I don't really want to. Finding references is so hard thanks to AI, and it's always like you can't rely on it because AI just does whatever AI wants to. So I usually just use these things for references because I don't want to deal with AI getting into my reference pictures. And I was at school with my iPad. Out in high school, my iPad rarely ever had internet, so I was kind of forced to go off my own imagination or sneak using my phone under the table for references. So I just never used references. I know that's really bad, but I mean, what else was I supposed to do? I used other people in the class sometimes. That was fun, but then people would actually see what I was drawing and like get freaked out. that looks like the worst pose it could have chosen. Really, raise a hand. Yeah, right. Uh, let's just use this one. This one. Let's go funky, but you know what? I'm gonna work with it. It's also not the easiest to move these. I think. I'm just trying to move it to the corner, but I just said Procreate is a little more intuitive than this. How do I resize it? Yeah, that didn't turn out the way I wanted to. Okay, I might have to move back the 3D world. No. I don't know. Transform. Ugh. I don't know if the shadow counts. Ah, okay. Just select. It'll do. Angled down, so that hips are also more diagonal line. They'll make the line, I don't know, somewhere here for a waist, but obviously I don't really care right now. That's not exactly it, but I don't know. This isn't how you wait drawings usually start. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just fooling around and I just can't get the posing right, or I'm just like not at my best, and I go back to old habits like this right now. I just don't really know how to fix that because this isn't what it's supposed to look like. Sometimes I can fix it, but not always. and it just drives me insane sometimes. Squeak, squeak. She could do that, but what you gonna do about that, bro? He's squeaking. He's a squeaker. Are you gonna start it too? Too soft. I don't know. Maybe about 12. Take the size of the pencil down a bit. I also hold my pencil in a really weird way, in that the pen that I use, like my hand just naturally likes to click the button on the side because that's just how I hold my pencil. So that's kind of annoying. And I just refuse to learn how to hold my pencil correctly because I just never done it before and it feels wrong. So even if I wanted to, I don't know if I could. I'll just be careful about how I hold the pencil in my hand, I guess. There's also some poses I just default to, and I don't know how to get around that. It's just kind of annoying. It's like, then I close enough, I guess. And I'll erase the cursed head later. Like right now. That's still way too small. Go back to that later. Then I shrink the pen to get more detail, and I zoom in on the drawing. If I like it, I'll resize it later, but sometimes I'll resize the sketch once I'm done to the correct size, and then I'll go over it with a pen, so I don't really have to. I can draw it the size I want, but I also don't really have to worry about resizing once I'm done with the sketch, because I'll just move the sketch instead of the actual drawing. Hopefully my lines are clear enough for me to see, which they usually are, but I don't usually draw people at a consistent size, so I'll just resize their sketch until they are the correct size, I guess. I know it's probably not the ideal way, but I don't know. Eesh, yikes. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, that's hand is way off. That hand is the size of the forearm is so way it's way off. It's driving me insane. But it'll do, I guess. It's not like I'm gonna post this thing anywhere except for right now. Yeah, I'm done with this. Delete. Delete. When I say this is one of the poses I default to, this is what I mean. I just do this on default until I think of a better pose and maybe I'll warp the figure, but I really should start diversifying my poses. This is technically how you're a little closer to how you're supposed to, I think, but that's too big. Too big a head. So we turn that blue, then the opacity down. Actually, I should resize her. She's really tiny. So. See, that's kind of what I mean by resize sketch. That should opacity down. New layer. It's too short. Her arm is too short. It should be about right here is when my arm cuts off, really. Kind of lines up with the... I haven't figured out this foreshortening of the hand yet, but I don't like doing it, but that's why I do it so much, is to, get better at it. So see, it just feels wrong from that angle, but I'll leave it in for now until I can either think of something better or get it something somewhere I'm okay with. I think when most artists post online, a lot of this is cut out. Like most of it, the process of coming with, at least for me, like I cut out most of the bad sketches and coming up with the ideas because, like, I don't know, I just hate them and I don't know, it's not my favorite. Not all my I'm okay with this. I actually am okay with this. I just not all my drawings turn out this way first try, and it takes a lot of workshopping to do it. Plus, my speed draws are usually over 3 minutes, even on sped up twice, so they don't always fit. Her head is way off, but that's a later problem. I am okay with this. I like this. Okay. So far so good, I think. Maybe give her a little bridge to her foot. Shrink the sides a little, maybe. Go with the eraser. Okay. Turn that blue too. Then we mix it in there. Go 7. We zoom in and like starts catching out the clothes. I have no idea what I'm doing here, so I'm just throwing around ideas. I just draw suits on default too. I always like drawing suits. I'll probably apply date everything a little later. Ooh. I'm not using the hotkeys because my computer is in an awkward position. I can't comfortably hit all the keys. I don't know. I'd probably need some modification to my desk. But they're different heights. Eesh. So I guess it's way off balance. Like that's not a straight line. But I guess I could just tilt it later or something. So that knee's just wrong right there. I think maybe I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Oh, the hands. Nope. Also, I was totally right. So Neil Newborn is in fact Asterian's voice actor, and he is in Date Everything, and that makes me happy. Uh, it'll do, I guess. I'll tolerate it. I'm pretty good at drawing profiles of hands because they're already. I find them pretty easy, so. See? That's how I just do them on default, but I like drawing side profiles of hands. I don't know if it's a good thing that I draw hands like that because it's kind of memorized and it's kind of hard to, I don't know, work on memorize things. I have no idea what. Oh no, I'm falling back into habits. I don't know. I don't like the placement of that. Yikes! No, no way. Yeah, not sold on it. I don't know how to group these. But I'm just gonna make a new folder and then I have layers to those so I don't get them confused. Wait, I remember now. There we go. There. And now we can start all over. And taller eye sockets. I love papyrus. I'm not really drawing papyrus, but if it turns out like papyrus, I'll be happy. Well, I guess I am kind of drawing him now. I love this man. He is my spirit animal sometimes. Oh, goofy hands, but that's okay. They're gloves. Therefore, I will excuse them. He has mittens, right? Not individual fingers. I guess it depends on what drawing you're looking at, but I'm gonna go no fingers for this time. Maybe make that sound a little lovier too. Alright, I actually like it. Let's define the cape a little better, and then we'll turn the opacity down and maybe see if we can do line art yet. Alright, turn blue as usual, and then make the layer. Turn that one down a bit. To sketch it further. See, you gotta be careful with your line art. Don't do what I do, because I can't tell where my line starts and begins. Sometimes it's just how I decide to draw. I just start having a song, I was like, I'll draw that character. Whoever's song it is. My foot's asleep. try to do like cross hatching to get. Maybe it's too big. Why is it too big? That's for later. Okay, how do cheekbones work? We need a reference. Reference time. Okay, we're going to use probably a. Ooh, that's good. Lots of different angles. This one though, we're gonna use it. Ah, okay. Guess we do this the hard way. Okay. Then we import. Okay, I did this earlier. I can do this again. File, insert, import. Here, image. There we go. Yay, we got it. That's way better. Okay. Cut off these for now. Oh, oopsies, I made them a bit blurrier, but that's alright. Just move it over here. We flip it. Here we flip it. But I can make it upside down. Invert? No, that's layers. I wonder if I could do a coloring sheet with this. It's something. I'll work with it. Alright, back to the papyrus layer. Now that we have a proper reference for our skull. Okay, he has. Yikes. Not exactly. Just erase all that for now. I actually like that. Let's go back. Okay. We need to move all of this a little further back. Maybe just an eye socket a little further back. You know what? I like that. That'll be fine. Yeah. I saw somebody recreated William Afton's, like the fictional character's head from like the skull, the head inside Springtrap's 3D model in the new Dead by Daylight update. So I think what if people were to do the same thing with Papyrus? That'd be kind of fun, you know? Future time. I don't know what these are called. I know they're like fuse mode later in the future. I think I've lost the cartooniness of it a bit. I'm going too far with the details, but let's just erase all the other junk. I just need make it simpler and easier to look at. Yeah, that's not really how spines work, but this is also Papyrus, so I'm willing to make a few sacrifices. It's just posture is looking bad though. Uh, no, the sketch looks cooler. I'm just delete this. Gonna go back into the sketch and try to make it that a little more accurate. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Make a new layer anyways. I don't want to risk. You know, I'm just gonna leave it as sketch. I like the sketch. I'm just gonna leave it there. I like it. I like the sketch. It's cool. So I'm just gonna go turn off that. Turn on. Oh, it's completely invisible. So I can tell what it is later. But okay. I'm just gonna do some hands, some simple hands. Maybe I'll get some inspiration. Control Z. Ugh. Yikes. Big no. Ugh. Okay. Maybe just make adjustment gestures. I don't know. Nope. Eesh. Whatever. It's a later problem. Yesterday I was getting a baconless tomato and avocado, and I thought the A. I don't know. I just assumed the A spelled for bacon for some reason. I don't know. It'll work. I'll fix it later. Okay. No. Oh, whatever. I'm drawing what I want right now. I want a sandwich. I hate it. What did I pick color? Okay. I guess that's enough for now.